Well, hello everybody, it's BLC Landscaping here, and it's kind of a rainy day, kind of in the shop day, so I set out my Stihl equipment that I have here, and I thought I'd do some reviews and cold starts, things like that, and this is going to be a series of videos. I'm going to do a string trimmer, blower, and I guess I'll throw the head trimmer on, because that doesn't even work. I have to fix that. But anyways, a couple things that you need to buy when you buy your first piece of Stihl equipment. You need to obviously buy the Stihl equipment. My first piece of Stihl equipment was this this FS56 RCE string trimmer here, and I also bought the HP Ultra 2-cycle engine oil, the 1 gallon size, because that's the size of my gas can there. And I also picked up, actually I had this given to me by my grandma for Christmas, I think it was. So that was awesome. I don't know how much these cost actually. Probably like $25 or maybe $30. I don't know. But hearing protection so that you don't go deaf. That's a good thing to have too. And then when you buy a string trimmer, one thing that you definitely need is more line. This cost about $14 for this spool, and it's lasted me all summer. It's almost gone, but that's okay. So for this first part of this video here, I'm going to show you how to replace the string for the string trimmer in the spool. This is AutoCut 2-2. Nope, can't say it anymore. It's a little bit worn off, but that's okay. You just have to believe me. Yeah, this is the AutoCut 2-2. That's what this is. So let's get started. Let's get some string in the spool. So the first thing that you have to do is cut yourself a length of the nylon line here. Now what I do is I do about a length of 5 arm lengths wide. So I measure like 5 with our arm spans, wing spans, whatever you want to call it. And then what you're supposed to do, I don't know exactly how long you're supposed to make it, but that's always worked best for me. So then you have to line up the two ends like that. Line up the two ends like that. And then you keep them lined up kind of. And then pull the line. Pull the two lines, both lines like this. Keep pulling it. Keep the ends lined up, sort of. That way you'll get an even half. And you cut it right at the end of the loop. So you see how there's 2 lines and the ends are still lined up down there. Then you cut this on the loop. And scissors are fine for this. It cuts pretty easily. So now that they're cut, and you have 2 perfectly even sets of string, you would call it, I guess. Now, take the first one. You just need one at a time. Actually, I'm going to go in the garage for this. This is going to be much easier if I'm sitting down. Hang on another second. So we're back. Sitting here on the steps of the garage. So now, like I said before, you have 2 even lengths of line here. I have 2 even lengths. So you're going to take one, and then you take the spool here, and then you insert it in. You look at on the top, and you follow that. I have to do the top one, or actually it would be the bottom one. So when this is the bump head here, this is the part that touches the ground, you have to put it in the bottom here like this. Alright? Put it in that. And push it in until you can't get it anymore. Then you turn it the opposite way. It's facing like out like that. Then you turn it this way instead. So it kind of creates a loop almost. And then continue winding that way. And then
until you get the whole spool wound into the bottom. Take a while. Wind the whole length. Now this is half of what you originally cut, but when you wind it till you're about the length that you need.
I was going to be able to bump out more, but this is about good. Then you clip it in to this little eyelet thing here. With that. Then that holds it in there for now. Then you take the other length of line, fine, and do the exact same thing, but instead you're on the top. So you put it in the little groove or indentation. Then go make a little loop like that, and then wrap it up. I found this next step to be much easier if you put the machine upside down like that. And then what you have to do is, this is going to be difficult with one hand, so I might have to hold it in my mouth, but you put it in like this. And it doesn't matter if the top spool, I guess you call it, is facing in the left or right. It doesn't matter. Then you you have to turn it so that, ooh, I hope you can see that, so that this thing right here, right there, that little clip, when you turn it, it goes underneath where this eyelet is, and this little clip here is lined up with this, and then you unclip it from here, and then shove it into there, and it stays there. And then you move over to this other side, and you do the same thing, and you put it in there like that. Then you have to do is take this cover, and then you line it up with these holes here, and push it in like this. That side's in, and then finish clipping that side in. You're all set. Now, there we go. Okay, now it's in. Now, when you want to get this cover back off again, well, let's say that your string is empty, but obviously mine is not. I just put a new in. You push down with your thumb on this one. So you push down with your thumb, and you pull it up a little bit. And you do the same thing for this side. Push down with your thumb, kind of pull up. Then once it's out of this hole here, once the clip's out of there, you should be able to just pull it right out like that. And then you turn the spool to the left like this, and it comes out. And then run it back up to put it back in. Okay? So the next thing, we'll do a cold start and a review for this. So now we're going to start the string turner up. It's pretty simple. This hasn't been run in a week. Yes, exactly a week. It's been exactly a week since this is run. So, let's see. This. So you put it down like this on the ground. That's how you're supposed to start it. Then you prime it. You push this bulb here. If you don't know what this is called the primer bulb. And so you push it. I wasn't pushing it there, I was just moving it. But you push it. You're supposed to push it 5 times. It doesn't really need that much, but I'm going to go exactly by the instructions. It was 5. And you come around to this choke system. You push it in a little bit, and then you turn it up as far as it goes, like that. And then, yeah. So you push it in. If you put it here, that's for warm starts. And then if you put it here, that's for cold starts. Obviously it's cold. Then what you have to do, your hand should be here, oops, on this. And I just disengaged the choke by pressing the throttle, which is the semi-automatic choke. So that way when you start it, you just push the throttle. When you warm it up, the choke comes off. So then I'm going to pull the cord, and then once it gets going, you blip the throttle, as they call it in the instruction book, I believe. And then, yeah, that's warmed up, so let's do this. Alright, here we go. Cold start of the Stihl FS56 RCE. Primed and choked. So there you go. That is the Stihl FS56 RCE. I like it a lot. It's pretty powerful, and it's past its break-in period now, so it picks up very nicely on the throttle when you very responsive. So that's good. Yep, and it's pretty good height for me too. I'm like 5 foot. I don't know how tall I am actually. I know I'm over 5'5" now, but I think I'm 5'7". Yeah, and it's pretty good height for me. It's nice and easy to control, easy like level when you're cutting. Obviously, I don't have anything to cut because everything is wet, and also it's actually kind of nicely cut right now. So, anyways, that right there is the Stihl FS56 RCE. The next thing that we're going to do, check out the next video for Stihl BR200, the free HS74, and then we're going to have them all run at once and see what it sounds like. That would be pretty cool. Thanks for watching.